Okay. The meeting of the library board is called to order. Minutes. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Thank you. Citizens, no citizens. Library director report. Monthly report and stats, man.
All right. You've got your statistics here. Can you guys see these things?
Oh.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
So, interestingly enough, our circulation is running for the month of April is running at 84% of what we used to do at the Hilltop a year ago, which is like, yeah. So I mean, every so often it dips down to 79%, but it really stays within that 80 to 85% range pretty well, pretty healthfully, I think. You have in front of you the draft brochure, two versions of the draft brochure that Ingrid and I have been working on. We took what I showed you last month, which was a starter point from one of our staff persons, and went with this, and I want to show you something. A couple folded ones right here. The only difference between these two is the front door, one has steps and one doesn't. That's the only difference. And when you open it up, you will see that the patron confidentiality is like right there. But from Ingrid's experience, long experience as a graphic designer, what she thinks is far more important than what's on this page is what you see when you open it up. And this is a much more like fluid one-page thing that fits together really well. That does not fit together if we move the patron confidentiality, which you guys didn't like it in that position last month. But I also think that because she kind of changed some things about this page, has some color contrast and some different cool things going on, that your eye is also not drawn to it so much as like the whole confidentiality thing, as so much as like it was before, I think. So I want to get your feedback on this because we would like to go ahead and print some of these so that we can be ready for the Green Fair at the Farmers Market on June 11th. And our new hours, which are on the back, start June 6th, and we started advertising that at the library as well. And we can also go ahead and use this as an advertisement. So, do you have a strong preference over one or the other?
I like it without the steps.
Yeah.
Without the steps?
Right.
Yes. I find it visually cluttered with the steps.
You find it what? I can't hear you.
Visually cluttered with the steps.
That's what we thought at first too, and then we went back and looked at it later, and then we said, well, on the other hand, the door looks like it's kind of hanging out there in space without the steps. So I'm totally up in the air. I could go either way.
The text stands out better.
On which one?
The one without the steps, the words get lost.
Okay. I think it's very clean. Without the steps, very clean and straightforward. Without the steps, you prefer? Well, that was my first preference.
I think those got this.
Yeah. I'm not going to get so many that we never can change this ever again. Huh?
That welcome is so nice with the one with the steps.
All right, should we have a show of hands? How many with steps? How many without? How many don't care? Go with what you want to go
Okay.
with.
I just wanted you to, be involved in the process. Okay? Thank you for your involvement.
Make sure we pick up our brochure to see
I
what
like
it is.
the
Yeah, really. And we'll get some printed that look really nice and professional.
Is that fully edited now?
Yeah.
I have the same mindset.
Like what? Yeah, sorry. Every time I do something on my printer, I have to switch it, and I always forget the defaulting does not stay at that. I need to set that as a default, and I keep forgetting. Okay, so.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
So to find us on Facebook, does a person know how to find you on Facebook? To know that you go to Oregon City Public Library?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, The thing is, like, if that was a hotline, I mean, if that was electronic, it would be a hotline, and it would just take you to Oregon City Public Library. Otherwise, you know, that's what most businesses just say, find us on Facebook. That's kind of what it is. Yeah.
You would use your regular name, so it'd be clear.
You just search Oregon City Public Library and I think the word.
Microphone's off.
I think it's
No. Okay. No, I think we're just.
Just turn that one around towards you.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, in March, we had 75 people for Jane Kirkpatrick, and that was super nice. We had 20 people for Karen Mori, and it was super nice. They were both just really, really nice programs. Yeah. And then we're talking about doing something for the Spirits of Oregon City next year, as well as a tour of historic spots at the Christmas that Kathy Blythen's putting together.
Parlor tour.
Parlor tour. And we
Next
already
year or this fall?
this Christmas. This
This-
December.
This,
Sorry.
for this Spirits of Oregon City
Yes,
this fall?
yes, this fall.
Yes.
And we've already retained the harpists for the parlor tour and for a program. So we're really excited about that. They were so good. And then Jackie Hammond Williams will be here next Thursday night, Swinging with Dean, June 9th. And I mentioned the Farmers Market collaboration. We're also doing a very cool collaboration. The Teen Advisory Board is with the Oregon City High School Literary Magazine. Will be doing its annual debut at the Oregon City Library at an after-hours little program, which I think is going to be really cool.
They did it at the bookstore last year.
Sorry. We got to share these things, you know? We got to share them.
So are you going to do programs when the concerts in the park start?
No,
Okay.
we like to let the focus be on concerts in the park. Yeah. We're losing some staff people to Fort Vancouver Regional Library.
They did a big hiring.
Yeah, they did. But we're really happy for those staff people. And we're shifting some things around with the new hours and story time. I think I mentioned that Sue Adams won't be doing it, so we're giving some other staff opportunity to do that. And we had the first organizational meeting of the library book club and book group, and Vicki was there and had a great time, I think. Yes, and we had about 10, 12. It was people really seem to enjoy it, and it's a really good group. I think it's going to be really wonderful. So that was good.
Are you reading the books now?
Yeah,
Are you a member too?
I am, but I've read the first one and hopefully the second one already, because it's my third book club, and it's like, it's
I
been,
asked Vicki, this is there any men? I forgot to use it.
not in this one.
Not one man?
No, it's open to men. Yeah.
I didn't,
Huh?
I didn't get a call for it.
Seriously?
Yes.
And we lost the list that you were on. Sorry. I will.
Well, we aren't meeting until, July.
Yeah, this was, you didn't discuss it, I think. You didn't miss a thing.
Yeah, we didn't have a book, we just, yeah.
Sorry, though.
Students seems to be our operative word.
Okay, sorry about that. The school district is going to actually loan us part of the counter from their old media center so that we can replace the somewhat small counter that we're using for checkout right now. It's like too narrow, you know, it's way too narrow. And then we're going to combine the info desk with checkout and hopefully save a little bit of staff hours on that combination. And they've been like really, again, wonderful to work with. They have never charged us rent yet, and they're letting us borrow this desk because they know we won't want it once we build a new building. So they're going to take it back, which is really nice. And the dark band that we were getting with the county, a county grant that gives us that like really huge capacity of internet, is still going to be 2 to 3 months out, even though I told you last time it was going to be 2 to 3 weeks. So apparently there's some intergovernmental agreements that still need to happen. Oh yeah, I think one of these, let's see. Let me pass this down. So you know you're looking at a couple of these. So I did want to ask you guys, and we can just be thinking about this, we visited Wilsonville and Tualatin, if we'd like to arrange another visit. And that's about all that I have.
I found the road trip totally informative for me to see what other people are doing and how little or how much it costs to for what they got. You know, I'm quite impressed with Wilsonville, really. But who wouldn't be? But yeah, I'm up for it.
Wilsonville, just for people who didn't go, it's like 28,000 square feet on one level. It just seems ginormous.
But they did it
You
with
know,
4 million.
Really, really nice.
4 million.
No, it existed, and that was the addition, 4 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't go for 20 or 30 million. It was a 4 million addition, and it got 28,000 now. So
I wonder what they had before.
true.
Yes.
Well, anyhow,
Anyway, it was very nice. So, please, go ahead.
I attended a conference in San Francisco for the Association of Independent School Libraries 3 weeks ago, and we visited 7 school libraries, which I know are a different entity, but some of them are still state of the art. Marin Country Day just built a beautiful LEED certified building that's dual 2 floors. So I'd be happy to compile my slide or compile the photos that I took. If people would, I can share
That's
this
great.
with people to get some ideas. I think some of them would be usable in public.
I'm sure. And we have a bunch of pictures, and we just need to come up with a good way, like Picasa or something like that, that people could like log into an account or whatever. Share
I'll
account.
upload into Picasso
Okay.
and share it.
Okay, that'd be great, because I've got all Dawn's, so that'd be good. Okay, so send me suggestions for other libraries, and we'll start working on that. Okay? Or I'll try to think of something. All right. Any questions?
Okay, so the next agenda item says library facility planning, community meeting, public input. We've already reviewed the public input, I assume.
That's, I
There's
just
more
wanted to
related.
update you on the form that, people have been giving me their ideas. And we have about 260, responses so far.
Wow.
And, let me try and view the document.
we're looking at patron input.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And basically, wow.
I can't see it, for some reason I didn't bring a copy. But quite a few people, I lumped together like kind of everything that's up on the hill and we're in one big group and then broke it down individually by name.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see the individual things and then you can kind of see overall that, just kind of the area, people make kind of a lot of the same comments, that it's central, for instance, at the Hilltop, other areas have their own comments, and I've shared some of those with you before. They haven't changed a great deal.
Mm-hmm. There's 248 at the top of my list here. Is that reason for
That's
that?
the total. That's just Carnegie,
Oh, I
the
see.
overall
I see.
total.
And this is everything else.
The total.
Okay. Thank you.
Karen. So I just
Percentage-wise, it's staying the same pretty much. So,
Yeah, and a lot of people, of course, don't know what we're looking at. They don't know what's available, blah blah blah. So just from what they know, this is what they prefer. So I kind of kept it as a real informal thing because I don't know that we can take away hard scientific facts from it, but it gives you flavor of what people are thinking out there. So I just wanted to share that with you.
well, it's getting to be a good sample, so. All right, anything further on the visits to the other libraries? Okay.
So let's just jump over.
Friends of the Library report,
Okay.
Madam President. Yeah, we still have a waiting close up. Karen sent some information. The store total in April, $3,598.35. So the store sales, which means books, $3,287.39. Our 25% of the art is $297.64. So we had wholesales, we had other consignments. So. And we now have 3 books by a local author. and one specific local author. Books by a second author. I went to the author fair over at Atkinson, talked to a lot of the authors, and I have an authorized budget, and so we're going to start carrying more new books specifically by local authors, and we'll start promoting that. And right now our window display is a buy local promotion. So local authors, local caramels, and local soap.
We didn't have a meeting today, so we had 4 members. Absolutely that coming, so. Also, in case anything happens, things, James Husbury's gone for the summer, and so I've got all the treasurer stuff. So if you need anything, treasury.
She's got the checkbook. Okay, anything from the foundation?
We had a meeting, we had a new member join us. We're working on a few things. And so we're working towards October kickoff. So, yes.
Okay. Any reports from any of the other board members? Alrighty, you'll note from your screen the next meeting will be on June 8th. I would entertain a motion to adjourn the regular meeting of the library board. Second?
Second.
All those in favor? Alright, the regular meeting is adjourned and we will now be retiring into an executive session to conduct deliberations with persons designated by the body to negotiate real property transactions.
You need to wait for our consultant, if we might take a little break until.
Oh,
yeah.
We log out.
Yeah, because I'm gonna stop this thing.
Yeah.